Uh, Success. So I'm gonna talk about the timeline for me. So one of the big things I had to accept is it's gonna take as long as I make it take. It's not on anybody else. It's not a lack of resources. It's not a lack of education. It's not a lack of anything other than the discipline and commitment to do the things that I need to do to get where I need to be. And that's the case for everybody. A lot of times people say becoming successful is a process that takes time and all of these things. And I'm not disputing that. But in a lot of cases, the thing that takes time is learning what you need to do. But once you actually start doing what you need to do, typically it really doesn't take that long, at least to start seeing the improvements or seeing the benefits of whatever the changes are. It typically really doesn't take that long. It just takes a long time for us to get to the point where we are willing to do those things. So being where I'm at right now with my priorities being what they are, the main one being my relationship with God, even if it's just reading a page in the Bible, like I do it in the morning. I pray every morning. Now, it was a point in time where I was like, I would like to be able to say that I do it every day, but I don't. Like, I'm at the point where I do it every day. I do my walk every day. Going forward, right? At least when I'm at home, and I'm just being real. That's why I say it'll take as long as I make it take. Now, if I could sit here and commit to say, when I travel, I'm gonna do everything, because part of the reason I chose the things that I can do is because I can do it when I travel. But does that mean I will? Not necessarily. Will I be at that point one day? I'm sure I will. If it's today, who knows? Or tomorrow, whatever. But me becoming the person that I want to be is gonna take as long as I make it take. So reading the books, doing the work, having the consistency, the discipline, all of those things, those are the things that I'm working on for me to become the person that I want to be. And I could already be that person if I thought the way I think now 3 years ago, but I didn't. But that's what the 3 years was for: learning, growing, understanding certain things that I didn't understand. And that still don't mean that I understand everything that I need to, or that I feel like I have all of the answers, because I don't. I feel the opposite. I feel there's a lot of stuff I haven't figured out yet. But I'm confident, based off the stuff that I've figured out, I'll figure out the rest. So right now, I'm kind of at the point of just focusing on a day at a time. And that's working for me. I don't think that's something that will change. But then structuring my day where I don't have a schedule, but I have a routine, right? And incorporate the things in my routine to do on a daily basis that are going to contribute to the outcomes that I want. And then sit down and think about the different areas I need to do that in. So right now, with the main focus being my well-being, that's, praying, stretching, meditating, like whatever, all that type stuff that's about Clarence being a better person, managing my stress, maintaining my discipline and commitment. All of those things are what's top priorities right now. But as those things become habit, so I don't know where it came from, but I do know that when I was selling timeshare, we would have trainings, and we had this particular trainer, JD, and he introduced a concept that just made so much sense to me. He was like, basically, most people are unconsciously incompetent, right? Meaning they're incompetent, but they don't even realize that they're incompetent. They don't realize that they don't know what they think they know, or that they're not doing things the way that they should be done. So they're incompetent, but it's out of ignorance. They're not aware of it, right? So the first goal is to be consciously incompetent, because when you become aware of something, that doesn't change it. It just makes you aware of it so you can start working on it. So to go from being unconsciously incompetent to consciously incompetent to consciously competent to unconsciously competent, right? So it's a process. So I feel like I'm at that second stage. Like, I'm aware now. I'm consciously incompetent. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm consciously competent, and then once I get to the point where I'm unconsciously competent with my priorities, that's where I can start sliding other stuff in. So it's gonna take as long as it take. But if I'm 43. Plan is to live to 119. So how much time is that? What, 76 years? So 76 years. It's not gonna take more than a couple. So that's where I'm at right now. It's taking a while, but I'm okay with that because I've been blessed to do it at my pace, and but it shouldn't take long because I'm consciously incompetent now that I need to do better with the way I structure my routine. And I did good this morning. Like, I got through everything. It's early. Like, I wouldn't even be recording typically until in the afternoon, but I got up, I did what I needed to do, and I'm getting to this, and I'm trying to get through as much of this as possible so that once I get to that point, it's not so much time going toward this, so I can use that time to go towards being successful in my career and businesses, outside of just me focusing on being the best person I could be. And I still do have the goal to be a great person, regardless of how other people define that. For me, that's putting myself in a position where I can have a positive influence on my friends and family. I can improve their quality of life, provide quality, positive experiences, all these different things, based off me becoming the person I need to be and being in a position to do all of that. So yeah, it'll take as long as it take. I think it won't take as long as it would have taken had I not, took some time to take a step back and reassess my priorities and put things in a proper place. And that's putting God first, and then putting me after that, and then everything else come after that. So that's where I'm at right now.